you know.
Yeah.
As a kid, I started on sax, and played in school bands, naturally, and all different kind of orchestras and that. And then, of course, I got a clarinet. You had to play clarinet too, you know. And then when I got in the service band, in the Air Force band, I started playing flute. I had a couple of good flute players, and they kind of helped me along. And that means like doubling, you know. So it came in real handy. When I was at Ray's band, I played both sax, clarinet, and flute. There was, you know, parts, especially for the shows, you know.
Right.
It wasn't good, but I played it, you know.
Oh, you're good. What are you talking about?
No. If you want to talk about hunting and fishing, it's different.
You're very good, huh?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
No, I always enjoyed your playing.
Yeah, well,
I thought you were a hell of a good sax player.
You know, there's a lot of good guys on. A lot of good players.
Oh, yeah.
Very good. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, good guys.
Yep.
Yeah, I think the next polka we'll play will be out of the Jukebox Polka album, and it's called Old Time Polka Band.
Okay. That's what it is, Old Time Polka Band?
Yeah, I think
Johnny Pecon and Lou Sadar and Lou Sadar.
And Al Markic.
Gee, it's great to listen to the old time band from home. Dancers don't know what they're missing. Makes you never want to roam. When you hear that old time playing, dancers swaying, people saying, gee, it's great to dance and listen to the band from your hometown. You never want to roam. When you hear that old time playing, dancers swaying, people saying, gee, it's great to dance and listen to the band from your hometown.
And that was the Old Time Band with John and Lou Sadar and Johnny Pecon and
Al Markic.
and Lou Sadar.
Yeah. Well, Al,
yes.
Since it's kind of a snowy day outside, why don't we go right into Snowflake Polka?
Is that what you want?
Well, that's close enough, I guess. You
Well,
know, due to the weather being kind of snowy.
It'll do the job, huh?
Yeah. So that's kind of a nice tune.
Okay.
I remember that tune a little bit.
We'll do the Snowflake Polka.
Snowflake Polka.
Very good. And we're back here at 1560 WATJ with the Polka Showcase. Your host, Al Markic, and guest, Lou Sadar.
Thank you. Well, I just, here's another album that we're on, Al and I. It's called Polka Souvenirs, and I just turned it on the other side, and there's a picture of Markic on there, the bass player.
He was playing bass.
And Merk, if you're listening, or Emma, Al and I both wish you, and John also wish you a happy day.
Whatever.
Yeah. And there's a special tune for you. It's called Friendly Hand Polka.
Okay,
from Al and Lou Sadar to Emma and Merk.
Put your turntable on.
And we're back here at the Polka Showcase with our good friend Louis Sadar. Louis, you're Slovenian. You know about the Slovenian Man of the Year, don't you?
John Postadnik.
The Federation?
Yeah. Sure, yeah.
I got a news release here from the Federation of Slovenian National Homes. So real quickly, I'm going to tell you, Mr. John Postadnik is Slovenian Man of the Year for all the halls, and the Slovenian Lady of the Year is Sister Rosemary M. Kochevar, or Hosevar. And then from Glazbina Matica St. Clair Home, and you're familiar with that one down here, aren't you?
Yes, oh yes.
65th?
Sure.
Yeah, okay. Mrs. Olga Klancher.
Yes.
And then the home on East 80th, Sister Albina Moch. American Slovene Club in Fairport, our good friend Louis F. Grizelli. And the Slovenian Workmen's Home on Waterloo, another good friend, Donald Gorjup. You know him, don't you?
Yes, I know.
Okay. And then Lorraine Slovenian Club, Joan Rohatina. And West Park Slovenian Home, Eleanor Cham. Slovenian National Home of Maple Heights, Mrs. Clara Horvat. Slovenian Society Home in Euclid, Norma Hervatine. And Slovenian Society Home of Collinwood, Louis Koenig. And those are the folks that are being honored tomorrow at the Slovenian National Home on 64th or 65th, if you want to call it, St. Clair, 6417 St. Clair.
Congratulations to all of them.
Yes, congratulate to the whole bunch.
Great.
And I will be down there to see them all. I have a presentation for Mr. John Postadnik, who is also a staff member here, who does a nice show on Sunday mornings. If you listen, 10 o'clock in the morning, the magic sounds of the button box.
Yeah.
So,
I heard your show last week. He sounded real good.
Oh, he does a good job.
His wife B
does a fine job.
Sounded real good. Yeah.
And then he's followed by his daughter Linda Simperman with Reflections of a New Slovenia. Another good. That's where we play all the old Slovenian stuff from across the lake.
Right.
Yes.
Good.
You've been in Europe other than the service?
Well, no, I wasn't in Europe, so I was with Lou Sadar.
Oh, that's right, Sadar, yeah.
Work. We went there on a tour, which
Right.
was just great,
Yeah.
I climbed the mountains up. In fact, both
Oh,
Mark and I
see.
did a lot of hiking up in the hills there, in the mountains,
Schlieverwitz?
Well, not so much for me.
That stuff is strong.
Yes,
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe the next tune we'll run right into it. Called
Okay.
Little Cafe Waltz.
All right.
Kind of nice. Yeah, it's a nice tune.
You like that, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, we'll send us out to Tree Bar.
Right.
Loiza.
Loiza.
Yeah, Loiza Tree Bar.
A couple of Loiz. We used to say we were a couple of Lulus. He and
Yeah.
I.
We'll also send this one out to our good friend Andy Cashin, who loves Pecon in his waltzes. And Lou, I got to ask you, have you ever met Andy Cashin? Do you
I know, I've heard the name, but I can't place him right
You
offhand.
haven't. Well, he's up in North Madison.
Oh.
We call it Little Slovenia, and he don't want it to call it Little Slovenia. It's Big Slovenia
Big
now.
yeah.
Andy's a great sponsor here.
Oh,
of,
yeah.
A lot of the radio shows, the polka shows. He loves his polkas, and he was a great fan of Pecon. He loves Pecon stuff. That's why I decided we'd do that one in there. And Andy hasn't called me. He'll call me tomorrow morning, I'm sure. Yeah. How's the goats, Andy? Good? Great.
Good. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, here's another tune that we recorded on the Pecon Polka. It's called Pecon Polka Souvenirs album. And this is a tune called Ma and Pop. This used to be Mr. Treebar's favorite tune. That's Lou Treebar's father.
Oh, yeah?
Who was a great guy, And that was his favorite song of this particular album. And maybe all of them, I don't know. Called Ma and Pop Waltz.
Let's see, Jimmy Medvis was on the albums too, wasn't he?
Jimmy Medvis on that particular one.
Let's send this one out to Jimmy.
Yeah, and Jimmy Medvis, right. All the guys in the band. Sure.
And good afternoon, Chardon in Northeast Ohio. Thanks very much for listening to 1560 WATJ. Your weather for today, snow expected sometimes with heavy squalls and a high of 30 degrees. Tonight, snow and much colder, a low of 16. And tomorrow should be partly sunny with a high of 36. And I hope spring is coming pretty soon. And at 5 minutes or 2:33, we have 26 degrees under snowy skies at the home of America's popular favorites, 1560 WATJ, where we play America's popular polka and waltz favorites. And for up-to-the-minute weather, 24 hours a day, log on to the WATJ webpage at www.ncweb.com/WATJ. And we're back with Al Markic and Lou Sadar with the Polka Showcase. Okay, Louis there?
Good.
And Louis was, well, he's been with a number of bands. He was with Pecon and Trebar and a host of other bands, which you will hear about very, very quickly here. So, what do you want to tell us?
About the record or about me?
Well,
Well,
it's your show.
I guess, no, it isn't my show.
Yeah.
As we chatted before a little bit about after I left Pecon, I was with Sammy Watkins' band. You know, he had a big band for quite a number of years, you know, and it was a large band. It was about 9 or 10 guys in the band at the Statler, and we did good shows, you know. I met a lot of people. And then, of course, the big band I joined was Johnny Pecon.
Pecon, right.
And a lot of little bands in between, you know.
That was the important
I played with
one.
Hank Gear's band before the war. We weren't even, I was still high school yet, you know.
Yeah, Hank Gear?
Yeah, Hank Gear, a very good friend of mine.
What'd you play with him?
What did I play?
Yeah,
We
with
played
him.
out in Madison on the Lake.
With him?
What did I play? Sax.
Well, no, but what kind of music?
Oh, jazz, you know, not jazz, big band stuff, you
Well,
know.
he was deep into
now he's
jazz.
real wild, you know. He's
he's wild, all right.
He's, he's all music, you know.
Yeah, all
and
jazz.
I played with Bob Pate for about a year and a half at Circle Ballroom. That was about 1940 when I joined the Union.
Yeah.
And a lot of different bands, a lot of different guys, you know, even a few other polka bands like Ray Champa, his dad when he was alive, and played with quite a few jobs with Eddie Platt, and we did some Polish stuff with different bands during the school, you know. And
Who were all the guys on this particular record?
on
The one that you're holding in your hand?
all the guys.
Yeah.
Well, this is the one with the Murky Amo on.
Yeah.
Lou Trebar,
Yeah.
Johnny,
Johnny.
Al Markic.
Lou Sadar.
Well, yeah, and
Medvis?
Jimmy Medvis, yes.
Jimmy Medvis on the
Although we
drum?
had Joe Panicki playing for a while too. He
Yeah,
might
you
be
did.
on one of these, but
How about the piano player?
That was Johnny Kafer for
That's
a while,
right.
but he left the band when you came in 52,
Oh, did he? Yeah.
3, 4, whatever.
Yeah,
And then we had Frank Pecorelli.
that's right.
Remember Frank Pecorelli?
Pecorelli?
Yeah, I haven't
Yeah.
seen him in a long, long, long time. And
I don't remember him playing.
oh yeah, well he played a couple of. Well, yeah, I'll tell you. No, it wasn't during the Capitol days because it was Kafer. Because that's
That's
the
right,
beginning of the
that
era.
was Kafer, yeah.
That particular era.
Because when I joined up
Yeah.
and
But
we
John-
were jobbing, we were playing what, 7 days a week?
Ooh, yeah,
For 4
sure.
months?
Yeah, well, that was another reason I joined Pecon is when Platt left, he told me he wanted me to fill in only, you know.
Yeah,
We had about 9 jobs a week, you know, a couple of TV
that's
shows,
right. That's right.
2 jobs on Saturday, 2 jobs on Sunday.
That's right.
So
7 days a
I
week.
then things kind of fell up, slow. The TV came in, not too many jobs, and the guys got day jobs. Then we started playing 2 or 3 nights a week. So I made my living playing. So I went down with Sammy, back
Yeah,
with Sam,
yeah.
because that was 6 nights a week. And I also played one summer season with Vic Stewart at Euclid Beach.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I forgot to tell you that.
Yeah,
That was park plan dancing,
that's right.
And,
Nicola dance.
well, it was probably 10 cents then.
Yeah.
In fact, Pecon Band, we were the last band to play Euclid Beach in 1969 in August when they had a big deal going.
Right.
And we were on the big stage here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, I think we ought to go into a song here.
Okay.
Since we just had coffee, we'll call this a Coffee Break Polka by Johnny Pecon. And Lou Sadar.
And that was a nice abrupt ending. We're just reminiscing. We had a lot of fun doing these recordings.
Yeah, a lot of laughs.
A lot of laughs is right. Yeah. John was a stickler on it, I'll tell you.
Oh, yeah, you couldn't beat him. He's
No,
great. Just
great.
terrific
You know,
year.
I got a call one day from Youngstown, from Kuzman. There was a bunch of them down there, and I guess they were listening to a program. I don't remember if we were on, me and Harry were on KTX, and we got a call there, and they wanted to know, or maybe it was even before that, they wanted to know what kind of a tuba we were using on this. And I says, well, they mic'd up the button box, the horns on it.
I know,
Instead,
yeah.
brr, brr,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, one guy said it was a bassoon playing.
Yeah.
A bassoon. Trevor always told that joke. It was really, guys said,
Yeah.
"Is that a bassoon?"
Yeah, these guys were all down at Kuzman's. They were listening. They wanted to know what the heck that instrument was.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
funny, yeah.
Lots of fun.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Well, okay, I'll tell you what. We're back here with you and Ray Anthony. How long were you with Anthony?
5 years.
5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was with the band 5 years.
Okay, we're gonna do one of your tunes here.
Well, I hope that's the one. Yeah, it's kind of jumbled up a little bit. You know, some are on. Yeah, I guess I'm on. What is that? September song? I think that I'm on. Yeah.
Yeah. September song.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's give it a whirl. Yeah, that was very nicely done. What was the name of that, Louis? Did you catch that?
Oh, yeah, Silver Anniversary.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Silver Anniversary Waltz?
It was,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's a nice waltz.
It was, yeah.
Yeah,
I haven't heard that one for quite some time. I like that.
I haven't either.
Well,
I haven't played much of this stuff. Yeah. From who?
The guy, Andy.
Andy.
Andy?
Oh,
Yeah,
he'll
he'll
be calling
be.
in.
Well, Andy's in his glory today because it's all Pecon here for the last 2 hours. Yeah, almost all. We had a couple Ray Anthony tunes in there.
Yeah, well, that was just something.
But we're going to send this next one out to Andy Cashin too because, like I say, he's a terrific fan of Johnny Pecon. He was, and Treebar. He loved them guys. And we love him too because he sponsors a lot of our shows and other shows on other stations, polka shows. So he's a great supporter.
Good.
Yep. And we will doing some of his promotion tomorrow, but whatever he sells, you know, he's in the concrete cement business, so we've got to do that for him. But anyhow, for you, Andy Cashin with the Johnny Pecon and Lou Treebar Band, we're going to do the Browns polka, which probably was set for Cleveland Browns, but they are no longer here. But I guess we're going to have Browns, so it's the Browns polka. How did you like that one, Louis?
I like that one.
that a
I
good
haven't heard
tune?
that in a long time, you know.
Yeah, I'm sure you didn't.
Right.
What the heck? You came here with the record was still sealed.
Oh, you know, I really have a lot of fun doing this. You know, I was kind of worried about doing this kind of a job out here, you know.
Oh, this is simple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was kind of fun with all you guys, John and
Don't
Al.
take much.
Wow, yeah. Well, I think we have time for another tune or two,
Oh
right?
yeah,
When
we'll play
get
a
out
couple
of
more
here?
tunes. Yeah,
Sure.
sure.
Well, we'll do Convention Polka,
Okay.
and if we have time, maybe we'll go into Peggy's Waltz, which is a nice tune also, and that'll probably be it, you know.
You think so?
Yeah, but before I suppose I'll have enough time to thank you guys for inviting me out here.
Well, sure you will.
And say hello to your radio audience.
Yes.
I hope you'll have an audience tomorrow after today. Yeah.
Well, if they didn't kick us off today, they will tomorrow with
Well,
Harry and
me
Al
being
show.
here, you know, me being here, yeah.
Polka Fun Show.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
maybe
couple of
maybe I
nuts.
did too much chattering over here. I wasn't
No, not
planning on
enough.
doing too much, but
Not enough.
yeah. So anyway, thank you guys all, and if you need a good saxophone player, don't call me.
Don't call me.
All right, let it go, man.
All right. What's the name of this?
Convention.
Convention?
Convention Polka.
And we're back with the Polka Showcase with our guest Lou Sadar. And Lou, I guess before we get started here, I got to tell you, I don't know what tune we've got up next, but we're going to let it roll. Thank you very much for coming. I've had a very enlightening afternoon. It's been a pleasure to catch it up with you again. It's been a long time.
Long time.
Yes, it has.
Finally made it.
Yeah, finally made it. Yeah.
And thank you, Al.
You're quite
It was
welcome.
a pleasure being out here.
I enjoyed
And
it.
John, did good job, John. Good job.
Yeah, John will be on next.
Yeah, the last two we have here on this particular album is Peggy's Waltz.
Okay. So once again, thanks very much for coming.
Thank you.
We'll see you around the
Al.
corner
See you.
and have a good hunting trip in Colorado.
Right. Thank you.
Say hello to Jake for me.
Thank you. Right, we'll do.